Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another couple Euros to replay straight from the live games lobby. Spawn on the top left side is the blue UKF, we have Frostbite. And there's no cold tech on this map. Spawn as the yellow Soviets, we have Tushkan. Spawn bottom right side as the red OKW player, we have ableizes, I probably butchered that. And spawn as the other magenta OKW player, we have kekadam. Tushkan, I recently played Homeworld, the remaster collection for the first time, and it sort of reminds me of that name. Was it Tushkan? Yeah, that's probably too far fetched. Either way, do now have a conscript opener for the Soviet player. The British player has locked in the advanced and placement regiment, so we're probably going to see infantry sections. Yes, we see infantry sections. Magenta has gone for Kupowagen and Volks, and the red has gone for Volks and more Volks. He'll probably go for more Volks. So he has selected the elite armor doctrine. Kupowagen pushes the way forward. The advanced placement can be hit or miss. It all depends on the placement of your emplacements. Does get the damage down the Kupowagen, but nothing too significant. He can just try. He's probably going to try to lure them into an ambush with the Sturm Pioneers. But we've got the Sturm Pioneers engaging the combat engineers. Volksgrenadiers eyeing for the garrison. Sturm Pioneers still ready for an ambush. Section pushed forward, but there's two of them there, so it will diminish the effect of the ambush. Got him section here as well, and does spot him and backs on off. This squad was pulled back just to engage Kupowagen, who does get the cutoff sector, denying all that income from the strategic point and fuel sector. Volkswagen is behind some heavy cover there, but right now the British player is fighting with no income in this region. Sturm Pioneers taking severe damage, and now the Sturm Pioneers are falling back. Volkswagen takes some good damage there. Does fall back that one squad there. He won't get a squad wipe, so maybe he should just continue on and not try to focus him down. We now have the intersection now engaging light cover, capture the cutoff sector, or soon to capture the cutoff sector. Has 4 intersections there. He may want to rush out the Bofors emplacement, which he's not going for the structure yet. Usually, if you have advanced emplacement, in my opinion, you should want to rush out the Bofors to really lock down the sector. And then you or a mortar pit to help cover it from lag. In this case, lag fire rather than mortar fire. 2-2-1 takes some damage. These two sectors are captured by the OKW player, but they are out of supply. The sector has to be reclaimed. On strips now taking some fire there. They will fall back now. Central VP captured by combat engineers, and we've got these forces here pulling up some wire and some sandbags. Very nice. Deploying out wire and sandbag, or wire with your intersection. Wow, that's rare. Engineers firing away, Volkswagen pushing their way forward. A senior grenade has been thrown. Over here, we can do now the intersection's taking some fire from the Volks.
The sector is at risk.
Volks are near behind some good heavy cover. And behind some heavy cover there as well, or front of, side of. Some of the rounds are being flanked. This guy's not flanking, I believe. Engineers have deployed some flamethrowers. They're right there. Now the Volkswagen is keeping behind some light cover there. And red is overall skipping out any force in the field. He's going for the battle group HQ. Does not have another SWS half track to rush out the sheer panzer quarters. He could eye for a lag or MG34. Probably MG34 wouldn't be half bad. Help engage the various, or help him defend the 2-2-1 Is picking up grenade with a 223. He does have anti grenades. Anti-grenade has been thrown, does connect, severely damaged, and will probably get gunned down. This will improve his health a little bit, only by a little bit. Trying to roll his way forward. Does throw a nice little smoke there. And he may escape on out of there, but still, the smoke was also obscure the advance of the conscripts and does find the flak emplacement. Not flak Irving, wrong game. Conscripts do fall back there. Volkswagens make the wipe there. Unlike these won't get it fully wiped. They will get close. He's pursuing. He really wants it. And he does escape on out of there. The Koopwagen, however, will not escape on out of there. We now have some Brents being pulled up by the British player who does not have a Bofors yet on the field, who does not have the Bofors researched yet. Volks Grenadiers getting some damage on the intersection. They do fall back now. Now the combat engineers are falling back as well. Volks Engineers push way forward.
All infantry squads can have an additional infantryman.
Incendiary grenade has been thrown. He does hold withdrawal. He does have a medic on the field as well. And does have the fireman squads out on the field as well. Each section does not stay behind heavy cover. Advance to the munitions sector now and could get some heavy cover there as well as some light cover. Black half track moving around. 223 not currently deployed. He may try to set up on the fuel sector to get some extra fuel. Black half track finds a good volley there onto the intersection, does force him back. This Volks are fighting behind some heavy cover as well.
Good news. The ability is ready for use. The ability is ready now.
More abilities now available for the British player. Volkswagen is taking a little bit of damage. Yeah, the conscript pushing the way forward. More far into the conscript squad. Up here, Volkswagen is pushing the way forward. It does. Oh, he was going for infiltration grenades, I believe. Yeah, he went forward, but does interrupt us, so they're not on cooldown. Probably lost some missions associated with it. Shun Pioneers and Volkswagen going to get some great damage there into that conscript squad. He will need a full withdrawal. Not fully retreating at the moment. Throws a Molotov there, but does get caught in the front door. Usually the things that get caught on the structures are usually the doors themselves, it seems like. Volkswagen is taking a bit of splash damage there. Literally. Oh, here Volkswagen is heading to some heavy cover there. Got the Brent squad behind some heavy cover as well. Incendiary grenade has been thrown. Omni's getting a little bit too warm there. Bring some water if that's the case. Watch also put with those burns and water as well. The Eastern is now falling on back. Shun Pioneers push forward, getting a bit of damage. They do fall back there. More push forward. Upgrade friends are being aimed moved forward. The Volks were too wounded there to fight. Volks do fall back there. Got 4-man squad here as well, severely wounded. It's hard to solve that little capture icon there. MG34 getting hit there by the PTRSs from the guards. We do have, of course, a couple more doctrine lock-ins. We got the mechanized support tactics and the special operations doctrine. AT gun trying to hit those sandbags. Those appear to be rolling to miss. Red's offensive way forward behind the negative cover. You may want to focus him down. Negative cover does allow you to take 50% extra damage from all sources, barring flamethrowers. Now we got the sandbags taking some more damage as well. Sandbags have been destroyed. And try and get a volley on the AT gun. That's not a really good idea to do that with the flak half track. Flak half track needs a smoke on out of there. Rolls a miss there. Needs to drive on out of there. 2, 2, 3 here. We do not have the wolf flares come from mechanized battle groups. We do not have the sheer pens quarters here. And those who's that entire Bren squad is a bit of a loss. He's actually takes some damage there. Got another AT gun shot there onto the half track. And now we got the infiltration grenades. A little bit late, but does dodge them. Folks taking some damage there from the Bren squad now.
The Huns have 300 points at the moment.
Folks grenades advancing, engaging the guard squad. Does throw a incendiary grenade in the garrison. Good damage there onto the cannon warper. He suddenly takes a massive hit. On script, pushing forward. 2 folks here, focus firing. Guards to get a nice little flank there. They do fall back early. Molotov has been thrown as well. Comm engineers. Really, well, most of those infiltration grenades missed. Now we've got a mortar placement to pull out by the British flare. More infiltration grenades. And Tizani's backing off. Folks push way forward. I heard a flare mine over here. Very nice. And the mortar does get some good hits on the Volks. Red has been sort of holding on his manpower a little bit too much, but he's doing reasonable fighting with what forces he's pulling on the field. He has over 1,000 manpower, which is not great. Going for a squad of assassins is probably a good idea. He has an MG34 as well, so I mentioned before he needed an MG34. He has a decent mixed composition, done a good job preserving his manpower. It may be a good idea to now take time for the 223 to deploy in this fuel sector to improve his fuel income, because he needs the fuel to pull out all of his fancy assets, such as a Panzer IV. Magenta does have another active track on the field, does not have the sheer pans quarters pulling field. Yellow does have tier 3, has enough fuel for tier 4, but not enough for a Pan P-34. So he gets out the tier 4 to get his ISU 122 to pull on the field as a prerequisite. And right now the British player does have his company command post. And
Hammer skills are being readied.
hammer skills have been prepared and readied and now deployed. Folks Grenadiers receive a nice little Molotov there. 223 has some damage. It is efficiency 3. May not be able to see here at the ability bar because you only see X amount of abilities onto the ability bar of the replay viewer, but it is efficiency 5, does give access to the Regal anti-tank mine. Oh no, it's efficiency 4. It's almost efficiency 4, so soon he'll have access to Regals. Regal AT mines are incredibly rare, even from Wehrmacht, which has exclusive doctrines deployed out as well. They just drop a DP there, so the Oberstausen may want to pick that up. But I was trying to say beforehand, the Regal anti-tank mines are very, very nice. Able to fully immobilize not just engine damage, not heavy engine damage, but fully immobilize a vehicle is a very powerful ability, which is only available to a handful of doctrines for the Wehrmacht. Folks may get wiped out here. Lig needs to back on off, or else he will be wiped. But there's a Shredder Panzer quarters there. Missed that. Panther alt station for Magenta. His flak half track is still alive, moving around. Veteran C1. More in place on Veteran C1. Does have a mortar barrage somewhere. Getting a good hit there. Obelsassin immediately gets hit there by the mortar. Two, 2-3, almost Veteran C5 now. MG34 firing away. It's stun grenade there, very nice. But the Sturmpioneers are quite wounded. And now with the mortar pit hitting the MG34, does fall back there. He does have another DP equipped onto the Obelsassin. And now the flare there does not reveal the cannon warper. Two, 3. Took some damage there. Oh, there was a Regal. It also looked like a shoe mine detonated there as well. It looked like there was 2 mine detonations, so I think he actually double stacked the landmine, which resulted in T-70 going down, which is all that really matters for them. Losing 2 landmines to take out T-70 is probably perfectly fine by their standards. Stun grenade there. Does drop a Bren there. And now got the guards. Brace dirt. Now got the Panzer IV advancing way forward. Does get a small splash hit there. Slowly picking away against the Panzer IV. We got a drop Bren there. Magenta may not have anything to pick that up. An Obelsassin could pick that up. Panzer IV has been plinked a little bit, nothing too significant. MG34 can't. Will be under fire from T-34 76. Obelsassin firing away. Great hit there by the Panzer IV. And MG34 will need to fall back really soon. Has taken some severe damage. It also got a Soviet mortar on the field. It just does fall back there. Flamethrower engaging the Obelsassin. Do not the Panzer Commander upgrade on this Panzer IV. He could eye the Sturmtiger. That's not a bad map for Sturmtiger. It tends to be a bit more laney. And thus, it's always fun to hurl explosive against the opponent. It goes well along with hurling insults.
Capture point. They're trying to take it.
Comet rolls a miss there. Panzer IV has prioritized fire on. Does roll a miss as well. Comet setting it up. Does get a hit there. Another good hit there. Up north, we do now got a bounce there on the Panzer IV. Comm engineers backing on off, and the Sturmpioneers can't be repairing in combat like that. We also got a mortar flare here, so it's probably a really good idea not to repair in combat, because the mortars will land right on top of their heads. Good hit there from the Comet tank. We'll see another bounce there. A lot of various flak fire onto it as well, but so far taking minimal damage. Great hit there on the Volkswinders. And now the Sheer Panzer IV is taking some hits there as well. Lag firing away. There's some multiple hits there. Now got this white phosphorus smoke shell. Or no, it's just a regular smoke round. Does throw a gamma bomb there, so he's going to try to siege down gammons. Gamma bombs, I believe, do less damage versus structures and satchel charges, but he will get it destroyed right there. They need that second gamma bomb there. The gamma warfare does get a hit there onto the comet. And now the instructions being forced back, taking too much damage there. Volkswagen is now falling back.
Hands up, all. Ready.
Pay attention. Orders. We're ready. Where do you want bombarded?
We do now have another intersection being put in field. Redeploying his fourth one after he lost one.
An infantry section of Tommies has been trained.
SU-85 on the build queue. It may have been a good idea to just save for ISU-152. Obsolescent firing away. We do now have the guardsmen bracing dirt. Good damage on the folks. Comet tank does get a good hit there. Panzer IV does find a hit there on the intersection. Another Panzer IV works forward. Finds another good hit there on that same intersection. T-34 and S-35 sway forward. The British player is out of munitions, so can't bring in hold the line or precision barrage. Bolts sway forward. More white phosphorus mortar smoke being brought on in. That white phosphorus is going to be quite painful. Oh yeah. And force fires the ground there gains some great splash damage. Those volts by the time they get on back and maybe at 0 health. Panzer does get a pen there onto the Comet. Another good pen there from the cannon warfare. Mortar pit smoke, just trying to stop him from advancing so we can capture that point. He does take a hit there.
Jerry's got 200 points remaining.
Panzer IV does back on off, bit of damage there. Panzer IV here takes some shots against the conscript, but SU-85 rolls and miss there. Mortar flare does get expired. You have Kenworth in this region to engage the Comet tank, but this is a bit of a line of sight blocker there and does seem a nice mortar hit. Multiple good mortar hits there. The cannon warfare is getting torched by the conscripts. They're advancing their way forward. Flak half track advancing. May receive a shot there. Does receive a shot. Now we've got the Volkswagen advancing way forward as well. Over here we've got the various infantry forces there. Good to see the half track. Does blitz his blade forward. Heat around also as well. Panther now blown up by the OPW player, red OPW player. Does try to ram, unsuccessful. He went to point blank range. Now he can access the ram. Panther charges way forward. Ram has been activated. He did get out of range. Now T-34 is down. Panzer IV is still alive. Heat round does roll a miss there. Does see the AT grenade. Rotates higher. Does get a good hit on the Comet tank. Heat rounds now expired. Gets good hit there. Panther's backing up off. The Panther will probably survive, but the S-85 maintaining max range barrages. Volkswagen's advancing, trying to help protect this Panther. Panther's hull is fully repaired. They just want to actually just aim moving forward. It has enough repairs. It is being brought on forward now. Forward over here with the cannon woofers. Does get marked target on the Panther. Lines up blockers here can cause some trickery. Panther does go down there. It does get a hit there and finish off the S-35. S4 has prioritized fire on, so that needs to be turned off. And the consequence does fall back. Mortar is sitting up here, which could be displaced in the next. So we place out of vehicles, going for another S-35. Which is probably a good idea rather than trying to save from ISU 152. They mentioned a player could go for a Command Panther eventually, but nowhere near enough fuel for it. And Red, did he save? He did save his 223. I'd still say he should deploy it onto the fuel sector. He has so much manpower he's been preserving. He could use the extra fuel income. Let's stay onto the common tank. You have now a drop per end there. Troop Pioneers do fall back. Gets a good hit there onto the common tank. Volkswagen taking some hits. Multiple hits there. But can't work for rolls and miss. His Pants 4 does get a pen there. And the does send a pen in return. Volkswagen do fall back there. Got the two camouflage push me forward. One versus one, so it could pass camouflage itself. The other one is unvetted. Has one kill. Okay, this one may have won the kill the S-285, but somehow got no experience. Obsassin does pick up the Paren. There's good suppression there. AoE suppression does also affect the conscripts. We do also got a shoe mine deployed out there, which almost got detonated by the S-85 shot. Of course, it is Vet 5, so it is a little bit speedy. It probably took a little bit too much of the Panzer chocolate. Kenworth's now on top of the shoe mine as well, which is not great. That was deployed by his teammates, so may not realize that it can be very difficult to see, especially when you're focused on everything else. White phosphorus around there on top of the shoe mine, splash it down, but not burn it down. Kenworth's to fall back there, and we've got the Pants 4 backing off here as well. Two guards here, one veteran C3, the other one's unvetted, so he's very fresh, does have DPs. Over here, Volks with his sandbags. Volks avoid this British landmine. It is an M5, not a modified M6. Okay, it does find the landmine there. He doesn't use the M5, the utility car treadbuster. Maybe get those mixed up.
An emplacement is being attacked.
Volkswagen is now falling on back. Each section could get hit pretty hard. He's very tightly grouped. The Pants 4 could get a great shot there. Did get a good shot there. But Kenworth does roll a pen as well. 6-pounder firing away. Good hits there. Obsatsin now falling back. We do have a Panzer truck here, getting some good damage. Does get another Kenworth hit there as well from these two guys. Volkswagen is receiving a frag grenade there, taking some good damage. Comet Tank has plenty of health. This one, not so much. He is advanced placements. I don't think he actually used anything of his doctrine just yet, has he? Other than some basic wire and landmine placement there. So you could perhaps deploy out a really good frag grenade there on the ableizes. So maybe you could deploy out a forward HQ and then get a repair HQ upgrade. Section now falling back there. And now I've got this kind of worker pulling back as well. Precision barrage was utilized there. Gains a good damage, but nowhere near to be destroyed. Storm Pioneers being tasked to repair it up now. The Cheer Transporter couldn't be repaired as well. The Canada Warfare has been recrewed and does get retreated back. He has received AT grenade, but back on off, stay alive. His Panzer IV buddy is also quite wounded. He is also, of course, armor. He could use the emergency repairs if needed. Random smoke grenade versus white phosphorus. That is a bit of a concoction you don't want to mix. It's like mixing medicine. You don't want to mix medicine, you don't want to mix cleaning chemicals, and you probably don't want to be mixing various smoke devices. This one will kill you, the others will kill you, and that will probably also kill you. If sections moving around, we do now have the black half track here. The Canada Warfare camouflage there, Veteran C3. Volkswagen is, of course, easy to overran. The Canada Warfare gets a good hit there, but he is exposed now. Good hits there. Black half track providing some fire support, but getting overran. We've got two folks on the flank getting some damage. At least this guy's firing away. This one's not in range. Black half track has gone down to the Comet tanks and the AT gun. There are two Comet tanks up here. Probably a good idea to go for this Command Panther. He has enough fuel, just need a little bit more manpower. Red does have another Jagdpanzer on the field. Jagdpanzer takes some hits there. S-35 in return, but not as much. Jagdpanzer could get wiped out by the capture of the Canada Warfare. Does get out of range and does give him another Canada Warfare. He doesn't get destroyed by the Katyusha. It looks like it got destroyed by the S-35 actually. Henceforth gets hit there in the intersection. Comet tank S-3 advances way forward. White phosphorus there. And infiltration grenades there as well. Henceforth, straight forward, get some shots there onto the intersection.
Points remaining. Tactical adjustments need to be made. Panther, ready for action.
Command Panther now deployed on the field. So the Axis player still has plenty of AT. The Soviet player does have Katyusha and S-35, no more T-34s in the field. Mortars running on in. Ableizes throwing bundles. This one does avoid getting grenaded. You have the Veteran C4 there. This one does need to fall back. Pretty wounded.
Consolidate our forces. We are down to 50 points.
Axis players down to 50 VPs. We do now have a marked target here from the Command Panther. Command Panther's also almost dead. Canada Warfare Veteran C5. Gets a good hit there. Good, it's there. Rolls a miss. He splits his way forward. It's very. He can take one hit, receive the bounce, so he can take more. He can take one pen, and there goes the Comet tank. Did take a hit there, but he's alive. Other comet takes face away forward. He had 3 in the field. This one's full health. The cannon warfar's his camouflage there, facing the wrong direction. Down 25 points. Cannon warfar gets a good hit there. Man Panther is at much healthier. Those use the Panzer IV. The cannon warfar set up on a good angle to engage. Gets a good hit there. Comet tank backing off. Heat rounds activated when heat friendly tank. And there goes the comment. Oh, sorry, I just saw your Rumble comment. My own rank matches? Probably not. I tried to be a bit more stress-free off-stream since I have spent another 20 hours per week on streaming, which tends to add up to like 60-hour work week. One would view it as, so I try to go something a bit more relaxing on my off time. There goes the 2-2-3. Section persuade forward. We now got the hold the line active. It's a good hit there. The cannon warfar gets some hits on the Panzer. Axe supplies only have 1 VP, and they're rapidly counting down. That is the end of the replay. This is Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on the next replay.